All right. Welcome to the Bardic Inspiration Podcast. I'm your host, Brad, the fucking Bard, and I fucking spilled my beer. Oh no, Jesus Christ. You know what? Today's just one of those days, bro.
Sit back and enjoy one, man.
For real. All right, so today it brings me great pleasure to have on my man, blue belt from Berks County Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, veteran from the U.S. military and Reading High School alumni as well.
RTC, don't know what you're talking about.
You know, sir.
RTC stuff, man.
Absolutely. I'm going to just grab a towel quick. So, yeah, we had some technical difficulties there briefly. Sorry about that, guys. Comcast actually has an outage right now, so that's what it was. It was not my equipment for once. But yeah, so let's kind of dive in. If anyone has any questions or comments, please feel free to hit the Q&A. And yeah, so I just want to start off what I usually ask all the fighters I have on, X. With the knowledge that you can give it to them. What is the music that you choose to walk out to when you have this situation?
I'm not for sure. It has to be DMX. Don't give it to him. It's a natural thing. You feel me? It embodies me. X gonna give it to you. It is what it is, man. X gonna give it to you.
Give you them leg locks.
I don't know what you gonna get. Leg locks and triangles, but you gonna get something.
No doubt, bro. That's awesome, man. So you actually started out with BCBJJ back when they were in Singing Spring? Is that where your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu career started? Or where do we start here?
Believe it or not, no. I actually started my Jiu-Jitsu journey back in summer of 2013 down in Gracie, Baja, down in Florida. I lived in Florida for a little bit. And I started with Gracie Baja down there. And I was there for about 2 years as a white belt, whatever case may be. And then moved back up here. Ended up going with Pereira out the mall, which was a horrible mistake.
Oh, man.
To have any Pereira listeners, hey, my bad, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Went to Pereira, didn't really find my fit there. Ended up hitting Berks County, and that's kind of where, that's where I found my home at.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shout out to Eric Faust, he's a real good guy, so,
he's awesome, no doubt. He's got more tattoos than you, too.
Oh, yeah, his chin, his head, everything is tattooed. It makes me jealous.
Yeah, it's something to aspire to in more ways than one.
Well, for real, the black belt magic he does, but also the tattoos is just dope as shit.
No doubt, bro.
He has a lot of things, he's a real cool guy down to earth.
No doubt. Well, I just had on, I think, 2 episodes ago, I had a guy, I don't know if you know him, his name's Phil Groff. He goes to BCBJJ, and he's like a firearm instructor guy, John Wick type. Dude.
I've heard stories about the guy. The guy is fucking, he's phenomenal. Man.
Yeah.
He knows how to work a firearm. From magazine to barrel to magazine, the guy's a problem, man.
Yeah, the guy's a problem. I'll drink to that, bro. What do we got? Hard to hear him. Volume all the way up. All right, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Let me hit this. Boom. Go ahead, talk a little bit.
All right, you guys hear me now? We good? Better?
I'm gonna talk more.
All right, how about now? Feeling good? Check one.
Double check
1 2.
Compression. Again.
All right, 1 check 1 2 1 2.
Oh damn, that's way too much. My bad. Jesus Christ.
Like yelling at them now.
All right. Yeah, that should be money. All right. Yeah. So you don't even need to lean in that much. Just yeah, exactly right there. That should be money. Thanks, guys, for the comments. So I actually let me just preface this with mentioning the situation right here. So Windows 10, fuck you, for real. Suck a dick, Windows 10. I had to rebuild my stream PC because I was trying to stream last Wednesday because I do my gaming channel and stuff like that. And it was just giving me mad problems with the Microsoft Store because I PowerShell attacked the shit out of those bloatware apps that Windows 10 just keeps insisting on installing every time there's an update. And somehow it broke everything. Thanks, babe, for telling me that it all worked out. All right, awesome. But yeah, just wanted to preface that. We also are having a little bit of latency issues. I have a backup stream I'm actually going to be uploading to complement this one. So just keep an eye out for that if you don't make it into this. Please hit the Q&A, though, because that stuff is still live. My bad for, I just wanted to do the disclaimer there.
Do what you do, man.
Yo, so just to kind of start things off, too, we have some events coming up with the organization that we're tied to, Submission Arena. And they have an academy thing coming up here in the next couple weeks, I believe. Man, I should know the dates.
It's actually, I think the first one's 10/19.
Oh, you have them right there?
Right here.
Awesome, man. Yeah, so 10/19, 10/26, and then 11/9. Yep. Yeah, so the first one, actually, I'm definitely going to be at because it's at my home base. Yeah, no doubt. So anyone who's interested in actually trying out for Submission Arena, we're doing a big promotion where we're doing a seminar thing with these really high-profile guys. Like we have Matt DeVore, Zach Edwards, Andrew Cockle, and Robert Daigle. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Death Squad, bro. No doubt, bro. So definitely keep an eye out for those guys. And just, if you guys are interested, definitely check the description. We have all the information there. Xavier, probably the chillest ref that there is around. He's been reffing for us for a long time, and then I'm kind of the guy that yells at everybody, which is my MO. So. Yo, exactly, bro. You know what though? The other day I went and saw like a live event where there was an announcer guy, and he was just mad gimmicky, and I'm like, I think maybe I drum up hype better, but man, he's owning this with his own goofy shit. Like it's just so many different ways to do it,
It is. I mean, there's no correct right way to do this announcement thing.
Yeah.
There's no right way fully to do this ref thing. So I feel you.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta stick to your strengths. You know what I mean? If you're weird and weird gets it, be weird, bro.
Absolutely, man.
And obviously, you get the following. You feel me? Submission Arena events. Anyone that's gone, by all means, you can attest to this. They live.
Mm-hmm.
Live.
Yeah, man. We try to have a good time every time.
Biggest gym, we turn up.
Absolutely.
It's grappling down, mats, and it's all respect. It's all love.
Mm-hmm.
All love. Honestly,
I'll say that about our competitive scene that we specifically have. To be honest, I think there's 90% of the time it's very chill vibes among everybody, win or lose. It's really the competitors that we have under our wing are outstanding, top notch guys.
I definitely feel like the guys that we have under our wing are more not so much fight or flight, but it's more like win or learn.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
You win, you learn, hey, you got heel hook this time, go back to the drawing board. Now you know you won't get heel hook next time. Yeah. Like I said, it's all love. I love the people we deal with.
Absolutely, man.
With us. So shout out to you guys for being the real ones.
No doubt. Yo, so I have a question for you actually right now. What is a fight that you're looking forward to that is not scheduled yet? Like, are there two of our guys that you're like really excited to see go at it?
I know it's kind of cliche, but like I just said, my guys, shout out to Matt D and Mike V.
Yo, dude, they always put on a good show. How many times have we seen them, bro? Every time it's a good one.
100 times over, bro, and it still be the same excitement. I love it.
Yo.
I love it. Even better, I get to ref it. I see it
best seat in the house.
Crazy. But that's definitely something I would definitely look forward to in the future.
Yeah, both of those guys are incredible too. Every time I roll with them, they explode like exponentially in their skill. I'm like, what, bro? I thought I was catching up. I'm like nothing right now.
Yeah, I thought the same. Actually, what was it? Mike V put me out of.
Let's just hold that a little bit closer. Oh, Mikey V put you down? What happened?
We hit the roll. Shout out to Mike V again, man. I love you, bro. But shout out to Mike V. We're rolling half guard. I end up going right. He ended up going left. My knee stayed in place. I ended up tearing my ACL from that. I mean, I was out for a couple months, but yeah, man, it's gonna be fireworks, bro. Just training with them is a great time. You learn a lot. Shout out to Pat. Pat's the man. You feel me? Pat's up there doing what you gotta do up in Valley.
Absolutely, bro.
We can't knock his hustle, man. Can't knock his hustle.
No doubt, bro. Yo, so, can you kind of give me like the course of where you kind of ended up finding jiu-jitsu? Like, how did you find jiu-jitsu in your life? Because the last time I had seen you before, it's so funny because when I first met you was like you said back in the day, JROTC, man, in Reading High School, and every couple years we would drop off from each other, and then like we'd see each other like, oh shit, it's you.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious, like, where did your path lead? Like, how did you end up going from, I think the last time I saw you was maybe like my sophomore or junior year, maybe when did you graduate? You were
2011.
Yeah. So I was thinking like maybe my junior year or something, man. You were.
Yeah, sounds like I know you had come in uniform. I was in uniform that same day. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm in the army.
Yeah, shit. Small world.
Yeah.
This shit's crazy, man.
It's crazy, but yeah, I would definitely say, let's see, I fell upon it.
Yeah.
I say, Like I said, I was down in Florida. I was working at Disney at the time, so I used to take the main highway down in Vine Street. And there was a Gracie Baja in Kissimmee. I saw a sign. I was, you know what? That is jiu-jitsu. You know what? That sounds weird.
Yeah.
And I saw a couple guys in the gi. I'm like, okay, wearing suits and stuff for this. I'm gonna try it out. See what's going on. Went in on a gi night. I didn't even know what the heck I was doing, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Had a freaking t-shirt on, like swim trunks on. And whatever. Went in, and you know, from the stuff that we learned from combatives, you know, army combatives.
Yeah.
I kind of just went with that. Okay, I know
how to guillotine somebody.
Cool. Ended up getting a triangle on a white belt that was there for a couple months. Like, oh, okay, I can do this.
That's
like, hey,
awesome.
You should join. So like, all right, cool. I joined and started going, and then first few days I went. Then after that, it just became a 6-day-a-week thing. I was just there.
Yeah, just really passionate about it.
Like I was there after work. I was there before work. I was in. And then I moved up here, found a good gym at Berks County, and I trained to my blue. Had life, had kids, so on and so forth. So I kind of strayed away from jiu-jitsu for a bit, but I'm in a better position. My daughter's older, my sons are older, and I'm kind of back into it full swing. I'm back into the no-gi, the gi. I'm trying to be a threat everywhere.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at now. So I'm just taking my road. I'm doing it diligently.
Yeah, nah, that's awesome, man. I think honestly, like your journey is one that I can really relate to well. Like I can just think of how many car conversations we've had in the past, and just one of the things that I kind of always come back to is it's crazy how many people that came out of Reading High that I'm still friends with. A lot of them, like they still have that grind, like that hustle that comes from coming from a less fortunate upbringing and stuff like that. Man, how do you keep that edge, man? Like how do you stay grinding and hustling despite the fucking world falling on your shoulders sometimes, man? Because I know it happens to me all the time, and I can see you relate, bro.
Every day I feel that's an issue, one on your shoulders. But it's like I told myself I was gonna be a part of my environment. My environment's not gonna make me. Yeah. I'm going to make my environment. So, yeah, we live in Reading. You feel me? Reading, it gets its name for what it poverty, crime, whatever case may be.
Obesity.
Sometimes if you're in the right field, anorexia, whatever. But, it's just that. The city is the city. The city is not me.
Yes, exactly, man.
Muhlenberg is not me. Reading is not Xavier. I am Xavier. You feel me? I'm going to make the most out of my city. Whether anybody in Texas knows that we're number 2 in poverty list, whatever case may be, to me, it is beautiful. This is why I came up. This is what made me. So I'm gonna make it. It's not gonna make me. Yeah. I'm gonna make the city. So if I make it, I open a school, and then you know what? Cool. Reading made it one more time for the school. I got my black belt. You know what I mean? Or if you make it, that's another win for Reading.
Absolutely, man.
A win is a win, regardless of what you're doing. I'll knock nobody's hustle. You do what you do. You get it how you get it. As long as you get out the city and you provide. You feel me? You establish yourself.
Absolutely.
I, for one, I am not completely against being able to raise my kids in a city like this. It's all about parenting. It's all about what you present. If you present I'm going to be a ghetto and do this and do that type of persona, then yeah, you're going to live in this, stuck in that life. But if you perceive yourself as someone that's going to do better, and I'm going to get out this situation, I'm going to get out this city, and I'm not going to be a statistic, then I'm not going to be.
Absolutely, bro.
I'm not. I have kids I got to worry about. My kid, the love I have for my kids is stronger than the will I have to get out of here. So that only tells you where I'm at. My will is strong, but me getting my kids out of here, even better. So yeah, I know for a fact I'm only thinking full steam ahead. I'm not thinking about nothing back here. If it's in my rear view, it's there for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
That's it, man.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things too with people, specifically like that. Like I've grown up with and been great friends with for a long time. It's just, it's one of those things where a lot of the time, if someone's gonna be high maintenance for you, sometimes it's a good idea to take a step back and let that maintenance kind of go undone to see where the situation is and if they pick up the slack on the maintenance that needs done on the relationship. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I've lost, like, I wouldn't say I lost like a lot of friends, but there's a lot of people that I just don't give my time to as much. It's just I have my own son to take care of, and I have so many of these projects, and these are all passion projects that I think, honestly, at the end of the day, make the world a better place. Like, that's the whole goal, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll close this really quick.
That's what, I feel you, man. That's what, realistically, I feel that's what people got to really go on. You feel me? The passion. If you have passion for something, who's going to stop your passion? You feel me? Who's going to tell you? Who's anybody to tell you what you like?
Yeah.
If I like anime, then let me like anime. If you don't like that I like anime, you don't got to talk to me.
Absolutely.
If you don't like that I do, if you do the electronics of the podcast, no one likes your podcast, don't listen.
Yo.
Don't click on the link. You don't got to. I don't get paid by the clicks. It's what it is. If you don't want to see the content, don't see the content.
Yeah.
If you want to believe it, don't want to believe it. You're your own worst enemy.
Yeah. I put this platform out there for the people that are interested, and anyone that's not, it's not.
If it's open and you don't click on it, okay. If we're not losing any sleep over it, we're still talking, we're still vibing.
Absolutely.
And whoever wants to catch on to it, catch on to the vibes.
Absolutely,
if not,
man.
then hey, more power to you. I hope you have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not tuning into this podcast, you're seriously missing out.
Yeah, absolutely.
You really see any podcast, not just this one, but any podcast that has Brad on the Bard right here, y'all missing out. Y'all missing out. This man right here is a legend. I'm telling you, this dude he's a good guy. Y'all guys missing out if you guys ain't tuned into the show right now.
Well, I appreciate that a lot, man. That means a lot.
For sure.
Yo, so let's get back to you, homie. Like we could talk about me all day, and I appreciate the compliments 100%.
For sure.
But yeah, so like right after high school, both of us ended up going into the National Guard, and that's the next time I saw you through my travels. So what brought you to the military? Like, what was the reasoning behind that? Like, your first instinct on that one.
I mean, we was heavily involved in the RTC stuff. I mean, it's just not everybody goes to the military after that. But I've always had like a law enforcement, security type of calling. That's what I like to do. And what else to secure and law enforcement wise than with the military? I mean, let's be real. So I went in, I took that route, loved every second. The only reason why I went Army is because, well, I had too many Marines in my family. You feel me? I know the whole, you're the boot, you get all this. But, one team, one fight is what it is.
Yo,
but,
true that, man.
I figured at that time, I didn't even have any kids yet, but I figured, 17, might be smart to start a foundation somewhere, if it's not for kids, but for yourself. Get yourself established and get up out of here,
Yeah, absolutely,
Took
man.
that run and ran with it. Reduced me and it got me here.
Yeah, man.
So I can't complain much,
Mm-hmm.
Can't complain. Good vibes, just chilling out.
Yeah.
I'm put my military service out there. Can't really complain much, I love what life has brought for me from that aspect. I love the battles I had from there. There's a lot of people I still keep in contact with from our old unit.
Absolutely, man. Some of the best friends I have are military people, man.
Thanks, man. Shout out to the warlords for sure.
Yeah.
My guys, warlord, their platoon, you know where it's at. Thanks to the 104th. You feel me? But yeah, man, I've been living, man. Been living, just take everything in stride and keep it pushing, man.
Absolutely, bro.
Just where I'm at.
Yo, so how long have you been reffing? Like, I know you did the reffing for Submission Arena and stuff, but like, how did you get involved with that?
Well, you'd be surprised. The only place I've ever reffed is Submission Arena.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
God, no, I got thrown into it. I think it might have been somewhere around. I think I first competed on SA4 myself. And
who did you fought?
SA4, I had Blair. I had Blair Bosman.
Yes.
Yeah, Blair Bosman.
You got him with a straight ankle?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, man,
Blair's a good dude. I think he's a blue belt. Correct me if I'm wrong.
He's a blue belt.
Last I checked, that guy's been out of the loop for a while. I haven't seen him on a card in a while.
Yeah, no, he's been
more power to him. Well, I hope he's still getting after it, man.
No, he shouldn't. I actually heard he had a kid. Like, I know
wow, man.
Actually, when we fought at SA4, his girlfriend was pregnant ringside. She was pregnant ringside.
I didn't even
he
know, man.
He ended up having a kid not too long after, so shout out to him. He's probably, handling his home front, which, hey, I can't be mad at.
Absolutely, man.
Same thing. But
your hustle's relative, man.
Yeah, I think I started reffing shortly after, I think for like SA, what would be considered SA6. I fought SA5. Unfortunately, that's the only loss I have in Submission Arena, which would be Christopher Hendricks out of 10 Planet Woodbridge. Good guy, love the dude. Great guy.
Man, I can't remember him specifically. I gotta recap that fight.
He wears glasses. He trains with Diego Ponce.
Oh, I love that guy, bro.
Yeah,
he plays Smash. He's a good dude.
Diego's a great guy, man. But
yeah,
he trains them. He's right there out of Woodbridge, New Jersey.
That's outstanding, man.
He's
they probably have some seriously good dudes over there.
Oh yeah, sick dudes.
Yeah.
Realistically, I was so not in the match that time. Like, I didn't even know what he caught me with. He caught me
oh, man. Dude, sometimes the adrenaline just puts a hood over you, man. I've been there.
Like, I didn't even know.
That stage fright just sinks in, man.
I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I tapped it. Now we're up. I'm like, okay, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got you in a triangle armbar. Okay, well, yeah, in that case, it's a good thing I tapped. I like my arm. I like my head. Hey.
No doubt. What we got? I never miss this show. Yo, thanks a lot, Mexipino and Avocado Atrocity.
I'm not missing.
Yo, my man.
Mexipino definitely missing out if you're not watching this, man.
My man. Oh, man. These guys are awesome, actually. No, I don't.
I just kind of feel like Mexipino definitely.
You know who he is? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, homie. But that's Brian Tang. He's a blue belt from Valley. Yeah. He's his friend. I had Brian on the show because we went to DEF CON, the hacking convention. This fucking shit. Yo, and I guess they popped in since then, and ever since they've been loyal followers. I appreciate you guys for popping in, man. You guys rock.
Shout out to Brian Tang. He actually had me the first time I went to Valley. I totally forgot that I didn't have my earrings in. He mad cursed me. Hey, you got your earrings on. Oh crap, you're right. It was a wipeout at the time. And I was like, damn, I just got schooled by a wipeout.
Oh man,
school etiquette. I'm like, all right, man. Hey, you got that. Ball out, man. You take my earrings out. You got that. Ball out, man. You got it.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, Brian's a great dude, man. I try to roll with him whenever I can. He's down in with John Lyons and I think 302 BJJ Balance School.
302 Balance, yeah.
Yeah, they're really solid over there, man. I feel like, dude, generally speaking, the tri-state area, everyone that I've met so far that I've actually like gotten the chance to either like watch roll or like sit down and have a conversation with or actually roll with them, dude, they're all solid dudes. Yeah. Like I've yet to really meet a douchebag, like someone that I like really can't vibe with.
For,
yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I don't really meet too many like Matt assholes.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of guys just really chill. You feel me? And I guess that's the way you kind of got to do it. You know what I mean? You gotta, your ego kind of gets checked at the door. You know what I mean? If you go in there and you're a blue belt who's high almighty, you might get tapped by that white belt you just started yesterday.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Because I myself, I've been down, like I said, I'm a blue belt. I get tapped by white belts daily. It's just, it is what it is. They have stronger gi game than I do.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
What have you been focusing on lately?
For the last few years, I've been essentially no-gi.
Yeah.
I've been keeping it kind of street relatable.
Yeah, no, 100%, man.
But as I learned last week, a white belt took me to school in the gi, so I'm like, crap.
If they're focused on that,
I
man.
gotta get back on the gi because I'm not about to get schooled by no starters in the gi. Like,
was he a heavy dude too?
He was about 200.
Yeah, so, like, I tend to have problems with that. Like if there's like a really brolic like dude with a wrestling background that comes in, I'm always like, fuck, bro, I'm not looking forward to this.
Like I know. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're talking about in regards to Sam Diefenbach.
Oh yeah,
Sam Diefenbach he's a boss, man.
Yo.
I rolled him one tap at it and like took him up, bro. And that dude just keeps going,
bro. Yeah, he's a tank,
why.
bro.
Like he just
you know where he's at right now? He's on the Appalachian Trail. He's hiking that shit for a couple weeks
because
alone.
he has the endurance to do it.
Yeah,
the dude just keeps going.
He's trying to lose that. He's trying to lose that keg, I think.
And like the way I see it, if you have a keg, it's only protecting the six pack that's behind it. So.
I'll drink to that, bro.
I feel you, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
No doubt. Yo, so what are some of like your people that you look up to like in jiu-jitsu right now? Like who are some of the athletes that like you're following on Instagram, dropping some good knowledge or just putting out good highlight reels or anything to this effect?
And definitely Gordon Ryan.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a freaking machine. I definitely follow, oh my God, what's his name? Jesus Christ, how am I forgetting this right now? And dude, Gordon Ryan. Renato Alonso, even though he doesn't really compete much, I just like the quirky stuff he does. You know, he's an advertising whiz at this point. Andre Galvao is definitely he's the reason why I started jiu-jitsu. I saw his match. I was like, damn, I need to get into this. I mean, he just won his 6th straight ADCC this past weekend or the weekend before. So
yeah, man, dude, there's so many competitions going on right now. Like I just missed so many. Like I saw Zach Maslany actually just posted a big thing that Thor just won. Like he dude, it's just crazy that there's dudes within 100 miles of us that are top 5 in the world guys at stuff. Yeah, like that's just an incredible thing to know. Like to just have that and be able to like literally be able to travel to those people in an hour and just go like get lunch with them if you if you ask them, you know. That shit is insane to me.
It is because just like you can be around so many like world champions, like IBJJF people, no-gi pans, like people that have notorious titles, and it's just like they're regular ass people. You feel me? They walk around, they wear the clothes you do, wear the clothes I do. It's an interesting theory on it, you know, because like you never really know who is a black belt.
I know,
the
dude.
Weirdest dude. I mean, College Park MMA out there where we had the last event. The owner of that, anyone else from the outside looking in would never think that man is a jiu-jitsu black belt. But that man gets down.
Yeah, Josh, dude,
Josh, that
dude,
dude,
he'll kill you,
gets
bro.
Down. He gets down.
Bro, he's so small too, and he would do. That's what like it's one of those things. And it's the same thing like with Andrew. Like the first time I saw Andrew, I'm like, man, I can fuck this guy up. But no way, bro. Like the first time I rolled, exactly just off his strength, like I could just pick him up and throw him, dude. I remember the first time I rolled with Andrew, dude. He tapped me once every 20 seconds. For 6 minutes, and I like by the end of it, I was just like, just in a fetal position.
Yeah, man.
It's so deceitful. That's what I love about this martial art, man. It's one of those things where it doesn't really matter like how big you are, man. If you really put the work in and understand how to use people's momentum against them, man.
Yeah, man.
Like I've fought so many females that just fuck me up, bro. Like
yeah, man.
it just happens, man. It's such a humbling thing. It's honestly there's a reason I do it more often than I do like anything else now. Like I don't rock climb nearly as much anymore. Like as far as athletics, like jiu-jitsu's taken over that part of my life.
Okay, it's a vast workout people don't really know about. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really understand that rolling is a whole workout. Like when you do a 1 6-minute round, you don't know that you did 6 minutes, but afterwards you definitely look like you did 6 minutes. You know, you're dripping sweat, just like, what the heck? I rolled once.
Yeah.
But then you still have the energy to do 4, 5, 6, 7 more rounds, and you still don't know how. By the end of it, you're drenched, your no-gi gear's wet, but like you feel better about yourself as a person. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm not frustrations of the world are done. Someone choked it out of me, and I can keep on going out here. So now I'm good. I got choked. Got choked right into my right head space, and now I'm good.
Right into the right head space. Absolutely,
take on
man.
The world.
What's going on, Joey? Looks like the SAGC account right there. So I'm gonna just assume that that's the man with the plan.
What's going on, Joe?
Yo, so we actually have. Are you gonna be? Which of these are you going to be attending of the academies? Did you figure out in your schedule which ones you're gonna for sure be able to make it to?
Most likely, I'm gonna most likely try to make it to Matt D's. Because Matt D wants me there, and that's my guy.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta give all my props to Matt D on that regard. So I'm gonna try to make that one out there. But realistically, it's kind of hard trying to make them because I work Saturdays. You know, I'm gonna try to get the schedule for it. But definitely Matt D's will probably be one I'll make.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
For sure.
Yeah. So if you guys want to get some rolls in with the man right now, you make sure you head over to Matt DeVore's event, which is going to be happening on the 26th. And that's gonna be in New Jersey. Do we have a location for that one?
From my knowledge, if he's doing it at his gym, he's out of Tony Rivera.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so definitely. I actually have a link in the description of the video. Go ahead and grab it. All the information is there if you guys are interested in participating in that. I'm gonna be most likely at every single one of them. I want to make sure make sure everything runs really smoothly, and I want to make sure to film it and get some candid photos of everyone choking each other out.
There's one that I definitely want to make. I definitely want to make Robert Douglas, man.
Yeah, man.
He's a killer. He's been keeping. He just did a seminar in UK, I believe.
Get out.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
He's moving, bro. He's moving. He's out and about doing seminars everywhere. Leg lock system is crazy.
That's outstanding, bro.
Yeah,
he's like a leg lock specialist. Is that what he's known for? I only just started watching his stuff on Instagram and with what he did in the last submission arena. So I'm still getting familiar with him. Awesome guy though. From everything I've seen, he's an outstanding athlete. Very highly calibered dude, if that's even the way to say that. A high caliber dude.
Aside from the skill, like just talking to him off the mat, the dude is a great guy.
Yeah.
Real humble, real. He's real intellectual. You know, he knows a lot about his craft. You know, if he's a leg lock guy, that's the guy to talk to. Like the guy, he knows his stuff.
That's awesome.
You know, he breaks down detail. He actually has to my knowledge, he has an instructional out as well, like a DVD.
That's awesome.
On his leg lock stuff. So like, we run some killers, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Under our roster are moving, man. They're moving. I'm just trying to be a part of the piece, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So what's kind of some of your goals with like jiu-jitsu? Like, do you have like a short-term goal like right now? Are you you looking at like winning any competitions or anything like this? Or like, do you have any like long-term goals with your jiu-jitsu passion right now?
Short-term, I definitely want short-term right now. I'm just focused on the tap cancer out November 9th.
Oh hell yeah, man! I'm thinking about attending that one. Everyone's trying to convince me. I'm still a little injured, but you know I don't know it. If I don't go to participate, I'll probably go to at least watch some stuff live because that's.
I mean, the matches over there are usually pretty great. You know. I'm just trying to get that out the way. Long term, you know, black belt, but right now, kind of mid term, just trying to get that purple. gonna try to get my prep step up in competition, kind of test myself a little more, and see where I'm at.
That's awesome. Right now. When's the last time you competed, man? Because I know you were injured for a while there.
Yeah, I think the last time I competed was, I think SA5 maybe.
Oh, really?
Actually,
Damn,
no. I actually competed after that when I fought Teddy.
Oh, yeah. You did we did like a private little match. I do remember that. That was a, you got him in a heel hook.
I got him in, finished both of those by straight ankle lock.
Straight ankle, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was brutal.
Last time I kind of just been focused on training. I'll get out there when I'm ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
When the scene's ready for me, I'll be out there. Mm-hmm. Hopefully next submission arena, I'll be out there.
Yeah, man.
I'll ref, but I'm definitely trying to snap some ankles.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. Wherever you can fit your place, man. You got to support the cause.
That's where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, with that, do you have anything else going on right now? Like, what else are you spending a lot of your time on? Like, any projects? What's your side hustle right now?
Essentially, my side hustle, kind of, yeah, I kind of involved in it. I have dipped in a lot of different things right now. I'm just kind of more focused on stability and my kids, kind of getting their stuff out the way. You know what I mean? If they want to do something, let's work on something. Let's work. You know, if my daughter's 4 years old, she's about to turn 5. She's trying to get that creative mind juices flowing. So I'm just kind of, whatever she wants to do, let's do it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. How old is she?
She's 4, about to turn 5.
Oh man, dude, so young, man. That's incredible, man. It's honestly really admirable to see someone just like really so passionate about, you know, their kids, man. Like, that's so important. And one of the things that I would really like to start doing, like with my son, is training jiu-jitsu, because honestly, like, he's 10 now, and I kind of want him to organically become passionate about it. So you could throw it in a trash can right there. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. Just that handle right there. Push the button. Push the button and then pull it. Yeah, there you go. All right. Yep. I think X needs to take an emergency pee or something. So yeah, thank you guys for participating. Oh my God, I'm clipping so much. I'm gonna adjust some levels here. Feel free to ask any Q&A stuff as well, guys. We are always open to hear any questions that you might have. So please let us know. Absolutely, man. Just pull it hard. There we go.
I gotta do busted some, sir.
Yo, it's all good, man. Like you said, man, I'm a Renaissance man. I know how. I know the most random shit works.
And how it works, dude. You have a lot of knowledge up there, man. If I knew half what you know about computers, I'd be a whiz right now.
Yo, you know, it just takes time and taking people's advice. You know, I think that's even today. Like we just ran into some issues and stuff, man. It's all about just rolling with the punches, man. Make the mistakes. It's just like jiu-jitsu, man. Yeah, Tap out sometimes, man. Tap out, reanalyze, and re-engage, you know?
Look, man, I am a very, very avid believer of the tap system. As if you got the position, I'll tap before you even get the dang submission. If I know you got the position for it and it's secure, cool. I'm going to live to roll another round.
100%, bro.
I'm not trying to break an arm. No snap, naps. Tap for me. I'll tap and that's it.
Healthcare is expensive these days, so pride's an expensive thing to have these days.
What is most expensive thing to have these days? What? Pride is a mother. Pride will have you in there looking like a flamingo still trying to I'm in there, knee brace on with
my God.
I'm just like, yo, I'm keep rolling, bro. I'm keep rolling.
Did he piss in the gas tank? Did you wash your hands? Oh man. Oh my God.
I was actually feeling kind of queasy, so take a breath of fresh air. No, I didn't have to pee, so I didn't have to wash my hands.
All right. Yo, so I see all the tattoos, man. Can you show me some of these tattoos, bro?
Yeah, depends what you want to see, man.
Like you have it going all the way up. Like let's see everything.
I'm just kind of working up right here. I have a half sleeve I kind of keep working on, but I'm kind of feeling this arm first. And this one's kind of like my play arm. Kind of like my daughter up here.
That's awesome. That's really beautiful,
yeah,
man. I like that one a lot.
I actually get a lot of confidence on this one. A lot of people say they really like this tattoo. But, it works out. It actually kind of sort of was from a picture. I mean, there's an actual silhouette, but that is actually supposed to be my daughter from the picture. He just didn't point us in.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially what I try to do is eventually I'll probably put my tattoos that I have on my physical and like put it on the tattoo arm.
Yeah.
Kind of make it more personalized. But yeah, this is kind of like my freestyle arm. This is kind of my memorial arm where I'm at as far as like anyone I've lost. You know, my grandfather.
Oh wow, dude, that's pretty awesome. That's a really good concept.
Yeah, like this one right here is by far like my favorite tattoo. Just because of my guy Russ. He passed a couple years ago. Yeah, I mean he actually did my first tattoo up here on my shoulder, so I felt like,
oh wow, just to pay your respects in that respect.
The tattoo artist, he was a family friend.
Mm-hmm.
He knew my daughter in the womb, out the womb.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just one of those. But yeah, I kind of live my life through my art.
Yeah, I mean, I see that, man.
Everything on me represents something.
Yeah, and I think that's really cool with tattoos. I'm always a fan of when people actually have a story to go with it, because it's it's a good conversation piece. But yeah, that's pretty powerful, man. That right hand of God right there, kind of side on that one, man.
Essentially, yeah, it kind of makes sense because this one's usually the one that I finished.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I'll take it. But
that's awesome.
That I'm right-handed, so it's like if I'm in a cage fight, and I'd rather go hit you with the family behind me than to not hit you with nothing behind me. You know
yeah, I mean? No, 100%. Have you ever done MMA?
I have actually fought 2018.
What?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Up in Atlanta.
Get out of here. What?
Yeah, I fought a gentleman named Charles Wallace. Shout out to that guy if he ever catches this catches this podcast. I'll send it to him later. But yeah, fought a wrestler. Went the whole distance, lost the decision.
Oh man.
It is what it is. Caught him in the first round. I mean, threw a 1-2, missed. Then that third, just followed up and bah. Caught him and then took me down. Kind of just stayed on the ground for the next 2 minutes. 2-minute rounds when you're amateur, so kind of.
Yeah.
But I'm actually trying to get back into cage early 2020. So I'm trying to get back into that. Start knocking some heads and be legal with it. So, I mean, hey, it's all fun in sports when you can beat somebody up and not get in trouble for it, right?
Hell yeah, man.
Not gonna charge no simple assault charges. I can do this and it's sanctioned.
No, that's incredible, man. Wow, I didn't know. How did you get involved with that? That's pretty crazy, man. I mean, making me want to do that.
It's definitely an adrenaline rush, man. Like,
oh my God! I think that's like the pinnacle of what you can be as an athlete. I think.
Yeah, it is definitely.
It's up there anyway. It's top 3.
I mean, I haven't really done much as an athlete, but what I have done, as far as what I've been blessed to do, has been amazing for me. Yeah, I mean, as far as this cage match was my first one I've ever had. So it's like nerves are crazy. It's like once you get in there, the door closed, you kind of forget about the crowd. Like, you no longer see the crowd. It's just like you and that person. Now when it comes to you and that person, it's more. I'm just trying to worry about not getting hit in the face.
Yeah, man.
I'm not trying to get hit in the face, so. Just don't injure the money maker and we straight.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I do if I'm ever in like a bar fight situation. It's like, if you like fucking bypass the hands, get them onto the ground, and then just whatever happens down there. That's kind of.
If it's a bar fight, I'm definitely relying on my jiu-jitsu. I'm not trying to strike with no.
Yo, for real, bro.
I'm not gonna hurt myself. If I can get an arm drag and that's it. I'll take the arm drag, take you back, and you go to sleep.
Yeah. That's it. Well, as a guy that, like you were saying, like you're really into like just the security forces in general, man. The best way to de-escalate a situation is to just put someone to sleep, man.
You can't
their face is gonna be okay after that, no blood, you know what I mean?
No injury.
Yeah.
So you didn't really hurt nobody. There's not a lawsuit there. It's kind of just a situation with detained.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to be corrected, you gotta be corrected. And essentially, if you're asleep, you can't disrupt nothing.
Yeah.
It's just how I see it. It is what it is.
No doubt, man. That's pretty cool, man. So what are you doing now, like for work? Like what are you doing for right now with your career and stuff?
I'm actually working at A+ bail bonds.
Word.
Yeah, well, bail agency rather.
Word.
That's kind of partial bounty hunter, partial do paperwork for bonds.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is what it is. We're out there. We're moving.
Yeah, and you were studying for criminal justice as well?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man. So like, do you have any aspirations with that?
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I'm still working on my re-enlistment into the military, but if that don't work out, then I'll just eventually probably sign up, get my Act 120, and kind of become a cop.
Oh, yeah.
Like anything law enforcement is just what I'm trying to be at. That's my strengths.
Yeah.
I'll stick to that. You know what I mean? I have no real feeling to step outside of that comfort zone, unless it is in the realm of martial arts. If I can continue growing and eventually open my school, then I'll stick to that. You know what I mean? But right now, it's either law enforcement, jiu-jitsu, or combination of both.
Yeah.
If I get my black belt in jiu-jitsu and become a cop, cool. Then maybe we can work on a cop to jiu-jitsu correlation. But that's
yeah. No, absolutely. I think that's really powerful. I can relate in that respect as well. Just with, well, even with the podcast, you can just see like how all of the things that I'm into allow me to just have hooks into such talented people such as yourself, and just bring people onto this, and that's how these things overlap. And it's just one of the things, like with music, like with the music, and like I did some stage acting, so like I was already on the stage. It was easy crossover, you know.
For you, it's because you do things that appeal to the human nature. You feel me? You appeal. Natural things do not appear to the human nature. You know, it's the stuff that gets you looks like, oh, what the heck is he doing? That's weird. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like, no one sees something weird. It's like, okay, it's just weird. I'm gonna leave it there. No, well, can it get weird? If this is the basis point of where he's weird at, can it get any weirder? Well, let me go check him out and find out. Now you got a fan base. You ain't just doing weird stuff. You ain't asking for a fan base, but people follow you. People are watching this podcast. Why
yeah, man.
You just do tens of thousands of different weird shit, and no one can put their hand on it. No one. He's a country guy. Nah, I do metal too. He's a shooter. He just shoots guns. Well, no. I do podcasts too, you know. So you're a jack of many trades,
yeah,
trades, and a master of none. It's a beautiful thing to have in this decade, you know.
Absolutely, man.
You never know, especially with things changing in this environment and economy. You never know which one of those hats you're gonna need to use.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, generally speaking, one of the things I've always liked, just growing up, even with the JRTC thing, just collaborating and teaming up to make something a reality. Like, you remember how we used to just play dodgeball, man? Like, that was it. That was my high school career right there.
Dodgeball on Friday football, basketball with Sergeant Major.
Yeah.
Fucking elbows, man. He throwing bows, got the nah, man.
Yo.
Can't play with Sergeant Major no more, man. I don't even go up there for alumni days. I'm afraid to play with that man. He called me one good elbow in my solar plexus my junior year.
Oh my god.
That was it. I never played in Friday basketball.
Bro, I think that's the reason. Like, basketball is like one of my. It's definitely my least favorite sport. But I actually have a guy. He's like a semi-pro basketball player. I want to have him on my podcast just so I can play him in basketball and record it, and just him like have a score of like 60-0 or something. It's like, man, I had you though. I had you. Bro, I don't know, man. Basketball just ain't in my genes, I guess. I don't know.
This is not confusing anyone on the podcast. RTC from Reading High School basketball is like basketball and football. Essentially, it's rugby. It's rugby. You get tackled in your basketball. You get elbowed. You get punched. It is what it is. It's not made for the faint hearted.
Yeah, it's street ball. Street ball on steroids.
Street ball, it really is. It's just balls to the wall. You just doing hop off. Hit people in the head with it, whatever it is, as long as you score.
Well, shit, with the dodgeball, we had the red gym down there, but we also had up there with the net. Oh my god, and we used to play with soccer balls and footballs.
Oh my god, you know how I actually got into a relationship that way through RTC.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
She was a freshman when I was a junior.
That's crazy.
We're playing dodgeball inside the net. Just happened to grab that deflated as a soccer ball. That was hard as hell. Tossed it. They caught it right in the face.
Damn, bro.
I was like, oh, I thought I killed her. I was like, oh, Jesus. Came back, had a little squirt on her face from the ball.
Oh, my God. You had a hexagon?
Yeah, had a little hexagon sitting there. I was like, oh, God.
Yo.
Hey, you should let me get your number. We can take care of that later.
Yo.
It worked out, though. I mean, she playfully gave me a number, and then I ended up dating her for like 2 years.
Nah, man. That's fantastic, bro. Yo, so I remember, dude, I can't tell you how many times I've seen people just like get hit in the face with the fucking basketball, and then you just see the glasses fly off into the distance.
Yeah, that's my life story.
Yo.
It's my life story. I wear glasses. It's my life story, dude.
Yo.
And the sad thing is that you don't got to get hit in the face for it. They just,
yeah.
It's like,
for real.
It's like an ejecto button.
Yo.
You don't see because it's full. And then you can't see, so you can't find them. It's a never-ending story of just suckiness when you wear glasses, bro. It's a sucky life.
No doubt.
Sucky life. Blurred lines.
Yeah.
Blurred lines for sure.
Yo, that's out of control.
I love it, man. God, I love it. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man, sorry. So, yeah, JRTC's out of control with the dodgeball. But yeah, man, that was a long tangent. But just, you have team exercises in there. And that's just one of the things I've always been a fan of working in a team. Like, I love playing, even with music. Like, I love to play alone and just, passionately serenade, like, the ladies or whatever you feel in that situation. But
when you make yourself feel good,
yeah,
yourself a little bit,
absolutely, man. It's just a great way to channel your emotions and everything like this, man. But the ultimate is when you have a band of everybody that's just synced up and is just, you're on point as a group. Like, that's like a... That's such a unique feeling, and it's just like it's such an extra high, like it's to the whole performance aspect of things when you can perform as a unit of people where what is it? There's just saying it's like the sum of the parts, or the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely agree with that. Like, there's definitely something different about culminating a group of people and coming through for the same goal. If I'm like, if it's a band, cool. Then you know that you don't gotta carry 100% of it. You know, your 25 is the bass, but you know that if what you're lacking on the bass, that drummer gonna come in and drum that shit out. We gonna bang that out. Whatever the singer gonna make up for. You ain't gonna hear that misbeat that the drummer missed because I'm over here on the vocals doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when it's multiple people on one goal, it makes it that much easier. If
yeah.
You have 5 separate people on 5 separate goals. No, I'm gonna be the best bass player that I can be. I'm gonna be the best drummer I can be. Nah, we're gonna be the best band we can be.
Absolutely, man.
Period. So whatever gets put up here, we all go up. It's not just me, it's not just you. We all go up. Culminating the same thing, same journey, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely, man. I think, like, do you have any, like, musical skills or experience with anything?
Realistically, I ain't gonna hold you. I do.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I'm a closet singer. So
oh, word.
I can sing. I don't really rap all like that. I mean, I can. It's just not really my thing. I'm more of a singer in my regard. So like, I do mostly hooks and stuff for people if I really dive into it. But I'm more of a shower singer at this point. I haven't gotten over the stage fright of actually singing on a microphone in front of people. It's just I'll get there eventually.
Man, you gotta just try an open mic, man. That's where I started, man. And I was trash. I was so bad back in the day, man. You just gotta it's just like being a white belt, man. You just gotta get out there and just tap out 100 times before you know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like I have a very vast image on what people think of me. Why I carry myself the way I do.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants to be the pompous asshole. No one wants to be that guy. You know what I mean? So it's like I try to do everything and anything with not resulting in being that guy. You know what I mean? So I stick mellow. If I have to do bare minimum, I'll do it if it gets me by. If it's just it keeps me subtle, brings me no drama, I'll do it. If it requires more of me, I'll do what it requires of me. But I'm just trying to live. Trying to live and embrace every craft that's coming my way.
Hell yeah, man.
If it means jiu-jitsu, then I'm taking it full on.
Yeah.
If it means another job, then so be it. I'm just trying to take whatever the world gives me and dish out some good back into it. You know what I mean? I've reached a realm where I'm comfortable in my clarity, where the world's going, where everything's going. I just want to be a part of the peace, if you will.
Absolutely, man. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I know when I grew up, like in the city, like I've been jumped before. I've been in fights and just my street fight record's way worse than my jiu-jitsu record too. I'll tell you that right now. But just growing up in the situations where you're just it seems like the world's against you, man. I think it's really powerful that you have this outlook that you're just you acknowledge that the world isn't fair. It's not biased either, though. You know what I mean?
It doesn't really favor. Realistically, the world favors no one. Which is why it is the way it is. It favors absolutely no one. And when you're born in the city, even regardless of race, if we keep it bare minimum, scratch the surface, you were born in Reading. You're already born into a place where you have to come out defensively. If you don't come out born in Reading Hospital, and in 2 years you got it. You know what I mean? Every time, every person, St. Joe's, Reading, if you're born in the city, you come out with your back against the wall. You have to come out swinging. Because if not, you're just going to be another statistic. You're just going to be another guy in that corner in Franklin. You're going to be doing this at another bar at Maria's. You know what I mean? Like, these are places that anyone from Reading knows what I'm talking about. Maria's, everybody can take 4th and Penn. Crack Central, everybody knows where to go. Franklin Street, we all know about that. You know what I mean? So that you come out with your back against the wall. It's what you make of it. I, for one, like I said, I'll make the city. I'm not going to let the city make me.
Absolutely, man. That's incredible, man. That's so powerful, bro.
I don't know. After you lose so much, you just need to start winning sometimes. You know what I mean? And whether it be I eat jiu-jitsu, you win a couple matches, or you win at life.
Yeah, man.
Can't no one take your win from you. You know what I mean? And what you consider a win.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
If I feel that mopping my basement today was a win, I took a W today.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just take the W's as they come in any form. It's pushing me towards where I need to go.
Yeah. No, that's incredible, man. That's such a powerful outlook, man. I feel like a lot of people could take a hint on that, to be honest. I think life's hard, man. Like the thing is, man, if you take the easy road, and someone's taking care of you, like when they're out of the picture, man, you're gonna be so soft and just.
It's a horrible eye opener. When you finally realize it's like, okay, I had it this whole time. Nah, I was self-dependent. I wasn't self-dependent. I was dependent on someone else, and that's how I got it. When you finally realize, like, damn, I don't got nothing. So what do you do from there? Like, I get rock bottom. It's like I don't have nothing. I have nothing to take from me. No one can take nothing from me. I don't have nothing. Now it's more of, okay, I have nothing, so now I'm gonna start creating stuff. Now I'm gonna start getting my stuff so that if anyone tries to take something, they have something to take. You feel me? I have something to offer. You know what I mean? That's just where I'm at.
Yeah. No, I think being grateful too is like so important, because like where we're at in our lives, like me, like anytime I can do something philanthropic where I can go out of my way to help the community in some way, like I do that. Like just the other week, I was helping with the one voice one vote, una voz una voto thing for Centro Hispano. And that shit was awesome, man. We got to use my equipment here to do the live stream, and we had the guys. I think it was like for the commissioner, like a debate kind of thing, and they were taking like Q&A from like the audience and stuff. It's awesome to be able to be a part of that and just look back and see that these people that were like trying to do this were actually trying to make Reading a better place. Like with the questions that like they were answering, I was just thinking like, man, like I didn't favor all of them. But some of the answers they were giving was like, man, this person really understands the struggles of the city. Like this person really like understands what's going on. But yeah, man, I think there's something powerful about helping other people when you need help. You know what I mean? Because it seems like the karma comes back. You know what I mean? What you put into the world comes back to you. That energy is so important, man.
I agree. I mean, I for one, I hone myself on trying to help people only because of that exact thing. Like I'm 26 years old. I've had a shitty life. To be realistic, like I've had moments where I feel like why am I even here?
Yeah, man. And, just feel defeated, man. Yeah, man.
So defeated. It's like, damn, bro. Like I can't even get my daughter that candy bar at the store. Like I feel horrible as a parent. I feel horrible as a person. You feel me? When you get that, it's like that's where you learn where your strength comes from. You know what I mean? Like I had it a couple years ago. My daughter was 2. So when she was first talking, she wanted a Snickers bar, bro. In a candy store, at the corner store, it was like $1. And like, that's where I had that moment of like, dude, you're fucking up. You know, because I had it, and then it was $1. It was $1. And I had to look at my daughter 2 years old and tell her, no, you gotta put that back. Didn't give her a reason why, but I knew the reason why. You feel me? I knew that I didn't have it. And like, as a father, you're a father, bro. When you had to tell your kid no, it hurts you in a different way. It hits.
Yeah,
different.
man.
For me, it hits different. Cause like, damn, like I know I can get that for you. You just gotta give me a little bit more time. I'm gonna hustle and I'm gonna get that for you. But you want it now, and I can't get that for you now. So, though you know you can make them happy later on, that temporary, like, damn, I feel like shit.
It stings, man. That's
serious,
no doubt, bro. Like you were saying, man. Like it hits you different. It hits you different than anything else, man.
When I remember her face when I told her to put it back. She just had this face on shit, and I can't ever. She hasn't made a face since. You feel me? It was like that one specific face. It hit me somewhere deep. It was like, damn, bro, like, can't you get your freaking candy bar? Like, what kind of parent am I? You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing in my life? You're my only kid. I can't even get you $1 candy bar. You know what I mean? So it's just from that, it was a turnaround. I picked up, and you know what? You won't ever get a no for nothing now. Like, I'm gonna bust my ass. And if you want that Barbie doll, cool, you're gonna get it. Grab that. Scan it. I don't care how much it costs. I got the money now. I mean, that's just where I drew from. From that moment on, I just been full steam ahead. Like, it is what it is. Whatever you want, you got it. If I can provide it, I'm gonna do it. And vice versa. When it comes to people, like I thoroughly believe in the good karma comes back to you. I don't see it. I don't have that prevalence when I'm helping somebody. Like I don't.
Yeah, nah. And it's not about like expecting it back from them either. It's just about like when people man. When people can recognize that you are doing good for the world, like they naturally want to help you. Like, man, I wish I could go out there and be doing the help that you're doing. Maybe if I can help you out with like some resources that'll help you get further. Yeah, you know what I mean? People want to be part of that. You know what I mean?
I'm very big on the pay it forward aspect of it all. You know what I mean?
What was it? How do you get there doesn't matter. As long as you get there, all that matters is the end goal. Easy road, hard road, doesn't matter.
Very true.
All right, man. I'll drink to that, bro. Yeah, I think what I was saying though is not to slight anybody with anyone's upbringing at all. I'm just saying if you're from like a like a lower class, like city, like upbringing like that, you need to look at it as an edge because we're hardened people. You know what I mean? Like you said right out the gate, like life, like I some of my earliest memories are my parents arguing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I myself, I came from a broken home. Like I only had my mother. You feel me? So like, I mean, I thank her for it. You know, shout out to Edith, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's like I thank her for it. Like my handwriting, crazy. I learned how to write from my mom. So like I got crazy handwriting, and like I have a different respect for women, and because of my mother, like I'm raising my daughter the way I'm raising her. You know what I mean? Like I grew up with just a mom. You know what I mean? So the way I think towards women is different than most people. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are insensitive to a lot of women things. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of things that women have to go through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I saw my mom firsthand go through it, and have nobody there. You know, have nobody to sit there and wipe her tears from her besides myself and my brother. You know what I mean? So it's like you just gotta take your situation and again not let it define you, but you define it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like cool, okay. My mom had this, that, got beat, had her history, but like we came out alright. You feel me? I joined the military. I ended up joining the military. Now I'm here sitting on this podcast with you, so I'd say I'm pretty alright. You feel me? I haven't been in jail. You feel me? I haven't been not become a statistic. So I feel like I'm good in that regard, and I thank my mom for that because some of the hardest people that we know came from their mothers.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm one of them, man. Myself, man. It's like just growing up in like the broken home situation, man. It's I don't know. I feel like it makes you look at the bright side on things, man. Because when you're a kid, all you want to do is be happy, man. Like, you don't have a job that beats you down. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, you don't really know what stress is. So, you're doing anything to be happy. You know what I mean? So, it's not something that you really understand until you look back at it. And I feel like people could take a lot of hints from that. Like, I remember when I had my son, like, that's a perfect example of, like, a thing where, like, I just carefree in a moment kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then, but I was panicking like when I found out my ex was pregnant. It was insane because I remember once my son was born, I remember just looking in his eyes and I was just like, damn, dude, like you are me, like you are my like blood, the next generation of my blood. Like that shit is insane. So I remember just looking at him and just being overwhelmed with the father hormones, you know what I mean? Just like you just like the main thing in your life now is like everything I do is to make you yeah, exactly. Like I need to keep you alive. Like everything that my life is to make sure you survive and you thrive.
Definitely, man.
Like you know what I mean? And it's just it blows my mind how many like single mothers there are, man. Like just our generation of like who raised us. Just thinking about that because I don't know where that disconnect is, man. You know what I mean?
It's a disconnect from.
All right, what do we got?
Brad the Bloodfather.
Oh my God, we know what you mean. Oh my God, this guy. Yeah, man. It's just like it's your next generation. You know what I mean? That your blood's next generation. Like he has my genetics. You understand? This fucking guy. Oh shit. But you know what I mean? That's one of the things I was saying. Like I just don't understand how people can be deadbeats, man. Like how can you look at your offspring and like not make that the biggest, most important shit to you, dude?
Dude, that right there was that was like a life change for me. Like I had a daughter.
It's your moment of clarity, bro. It's yours. That's you hitting nirvana, bro. It's like wow, this is what is.
My nirvana was so bad, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
When I had my daughter, like you're talking about, when you first hold them and you see them, you get to hold them and it's like, damn, this is me. Like I looked into her eyes, bro. I was like, damn, bro, you are an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Like you are such like yo. If my daughter ever meets a man like you were in high school, I'll kill him. You gotta change your ways, bro. Like that's why I wanted a daughter. Like, I always wanted a daughter. Even when I was a kid, 12, 10 years old, you asked me what you want, I always wanted a daughter. I was always told something about having a daughter changes a man. For me, it makes you realize what you really were and what you thought it was to be a man before you had a daughter. You know what I mean? And now, when I held her, even now, she's 4 years old, and there's still a guy can say something, even if he say excuse me. If it's in the wrong tone, I'm on his ass. Like, that's my daughter. It's my little girl. It's my princess. Like, I cannot have her get hurt in any way, shape, or form. Which is why I'm so anal, like retentive about this whole not meeting a guy like me.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the type of guy that I was in high school. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. It's high school. You carefree. You don't got nothing.
It's for real,
you
man.
out there. If I can name 10, 15 girls, I'm sure I talk to. You feel me? It is what it is. You talking, you doing this, you're living in the moment. You don't have no bills. You have no kids. You ain't got no responsibility.
Yeah.
Your responsibility is to go to school and come home. Do what you gotta do at home. Go to sleep. Wake up. Go to school. That's it. So it's like all the free time you have, you can be doing
anything.
Shit.
Yeah. Shit. Exactly. Bullshit.
and then running of all pit. Come on, the pit. That's
oh my god, bro.
Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know, there's endless amounts of stuff to do in this city. You feel me? So it's just like you grab it by the horns and keep it pushing. But I knew for a fact that I had to change who I was as a person when I had her. And
absolutely, bro.
You know, that was my evolution. Was her. In regards to that Darwinism comment that was made.
Oh my god, this guy.
That was my evolution, so I definitely feel you on that regard.
Yeah, 100%. So let me see here. Just kind of going under the topic of kind of moving off of the serious stuff. Let's kind of get a little more lighthearted here.
Let's do it.
So as far as being a guy from Reading, right? What makes you more of a Reading person? Like what makes you more legitimate? All right, so like I'm gonna give you like 3 things. You gotta tell me what's the most legit one, right?
Gotcha.
So, let me see. Like playing a sport for Reading High, like being actually like a part of like varsity team of the like on any sport, right? Because that makes you a Red Knight, right?
It does.
Right. All right. So the next one is peeing in the castle at City Park.
Oh, Jesus, okay. We can't seriously do that. That's what we do. We can't do that.
Or skipping school to go to McDonald's on Spring Street.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Right,
what makes you more legit? What makes you the ultimate, like, most legitimate?
I'm gonna give you 2 on this one.
All right.
To get baseline legitimacy from Reading, it would have to be skip school, not go to McDonald's, but be bold enough to sit right across the street at the Sunoco. With them guys. Them guys you can sit
That's
down.
bold, bro.
That's bold. But I would definitely say the most legitimate thing on there would be the pissing in the at City Park, because they removed that castle so long ago that if you're not from Reading, you wouldn't know about it.
Yo, for real, bro.
Like, people that know about the castle are legit OG Reading people. Like, that were born here, they know what the city makes.
Yo, 100%.
They don't have that now. They don't know what it is to go inside a castle, think you'll play and smell piss. Like, I'm not about that. I would definitely say that's the most legitimate thing on this list would be peeing. For sure.
Yo, that's outstanding. I couldn't agree more.
Definitely has to be. Can they help? Varsity on as a Red Knight, it's kind of hard to do because we got a lot of talent in Reading, so it's kind of hard to get on varsity.
It's true, man. Yo, we just do this. It's crazy how many talented people come out of here, man. Oh, like the Lonnie Walker, man.
Oh, what? San Antonio Spur, bro. He's some dude is putting in work. He only went to 1 year where he spent, I think it was a year as a Miami Hurricane. Went down to the University of Miami.
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, he played a 1 year.
I'm trying to catch him next time he's in town. I want to have him on the podcast, bro.
That'd be epic, bro.
I would love to have him on, bro.
I mean, yeah, definitely be the best place to do it, man. Reading cat with the Reading guy, yeah, for sure.
No doubt, bro. So that's awesome. I couldn't agree more. The pissing in the castle.
OG. If you piss at least one team, if it wasn't a tingle, it makes you an OG, man.
I know people that have chunked a deuce in there, but I'm not one of them.
That makes you a super OG. If you're that bold, you're a different kind of OG. Yeah. You got that.
It's like that's a legitimate emergency right there.
Yeah, that's one of those damn, man. City Park's the only place I had to go, man. I'm gonna take it.
They didn't unlock the bathroom, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
Struggles, man. I don't even know why we have bathrooms, because Stonecliff be like that too. Stonecliff barely has the bathrooms open. You have to go to the right space to actually get it. Like the skate park, you go next to the skate park, those bathrooms are open. But if you go anywhere else on the trail, those bathrooms don't be open.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You gotta travel a whole mile just to use the bathroom. That's crazy. I'm going back home. I ain't doing none of this. I'll go back home and use my bathroom. It's a 2-minute drive.
Yo, for
Walk
real.
for 15 minutes to go pee. Ridiculous.
No doubt. Yo, so like, what do you? So I wanted to ask you about your handle on Twitter, the game. This one, what is that about? I don't even know what that means.
No, the game's it's a crazy story. Actually, I got my first sponsor from Jiu-Jitsu.
Get out of here. I didn't even know that.
Through Game This Sports Co. Game This Fight Company, rather. Shout out to them. They're some cool guys. But, yeah, I got a sponsor through them, and they put me on Twitter. Like, I didn't even know Twitter existed. She's like, hey, you know, we want to get you out there on your social media as much as possible. I'm like, cool. I got Facebook. Like, well, what else you got? What else is out there? I don't know what else is out there. I got Facebook. I can give you a MySpace, but I'm sure it's not athlete appropriate. I mean, I'll tell you. So why would you make a Twitter? What the hell is a Twitter? And go and you type in Twitter in your search app for your app store, and then click on the blue bird. Okay, download it. Oh, this shit's just like Facebook, just without the random updates. I mean, it's the same thing. Made it, and I didn't have an idea at the time for the name, so they had, well, you were the sponsor. Put me on. Let's put Game This, and then, well, my name. Left it as that, and just ran with it. Unfortunately, I did drop that sponsor, you know, for undisclosed reasons, as my advisor did not work there no more. I was refusing to work with anybody else. So, but still, shout out to Game This Sports Company. You know, they're doing their thing.
That's awesome, man. All right, cool. That answers that question. I was wondering. I'm like, oh man, I don't use Twitter myself. Like, Instagram is my choice medium for social media. For just, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I could be better at social media, but it's just one of those things when you're running so many projects. It's like, man, I'd rather just put out one really good piece of quality content a week than like try to, let me do a post every day. Bullshit.
They post on Facebook, they post on Twitter. Oh, I got Instagram, I got Tumblr. Like, dude, just
it's like, nah, man.
One post, get the point across.
Yeah.
Y'all know where to come to when you want my content.
You want some quality content, come check out the podcast. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to interface with me, this is the best place to be.
Truth.
That's awesome though. What's this tattoo here? I wanted to ask about that one. Yeah, the M1.
Yeah, no, that's the zodiac sign. That's my Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Myself, my mom is Sagittarius as well, and then I have Taurus for my daughter, as well as my wife is a Sagittarius as well. But
nice.
His own, I mean, it's whatever, but mostly got that from my mother.
That's awesome, bro.
I have no ties to no, marriage stuff there. There's my mom, and my kids, and that would follow the ADM, which is my son's initials, and these two here are my son's birth dates. So I said everything
that's so cool.
somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. You have any like hidden tattoos that you can't talk about on the podcast?
Tattoos I can talk about in the podcast. Essentially, like, my ribs are done. I got my chest done.
That's awesome, man.
Mostly upper arms at the sweater cover. So yeah, they're all PG related tattoos.
All right, good
all
stuff.
Military standard. I wouldn't do no.
Oh man,
but it's not yet. I wait till my 30s. I start getting creative.
Yeah, that's cool.
Creative,
get the scalp.
Cat or some stuff. Yeah, you know what I was thinking about it. Get like just undefined or something. Some weird like RDG race. Just on my forehead so I know where I'm at, where I'm from. You know what I mean? But
that's funny.
If anything, I might go maybe as high as the neck, maybe, and that's kind of really pushing it, only because I'm on that professional standpoint. Like, I want to make sure I secure the bag.
Secure the bag.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to secure the bag. I'm not trying to get walked into an interview and it's like, oh, okay, well, you're the one we're interviewing today, and have a big old neck tattoo up to here where people are intimidated and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'll kind of keep it underneath the clothing, right?
I'm definitely like a proponent for people should not be scrutinized for the tattoos and stuff, but there's a point where like it's like a hygiene thing almost, you know what I mean? Like some of the piercings and stuff, it's like, bro, like if you got like the jaw on here, like how you not drooling out of that? Like,
yeah, I'm saying, like,
you know what I mean?
Take it out and you drink. Does it come out to the hole?
Yeah, bro. Like it's kind of complicated stuff. Like I don't know.
Yo, really see piercings? I didn't like a lot of the piercings I see. I don't even know how people like get them. Bro, like there's like the thing right here in the center of the eye, like this.
Yeah.
I know it's a big thing, like the septum thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I am quaddy bitch. I'm not putting nothing through my septum.
Dude, generally speaking, like
that hurts.
Like for piercings, I've never liked the idea. Like this is my opinion on them, right? What you're doing when you get a piercing is you're putting a piece of metal in your skin, essentially making it so you got a shiny, like Time Crisis-esque, like, look at the weakness here. If you punch this, it's gonna cause 10 times as much damage as it normally would. You know what I mean? You're gonna ruin that person's wherever they got a piercing. You're gonna do 10 times as much damage. So if I would have a piercing, it would have to be for me to say I'm so tough and so badass that I can afford to have weak points all over the fucking place. That's how confident I am that I can fuck you up. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I just, I don't know. I never liked the idea of jewelry that much. I don't know. I guess as a kid, I always liked having a necklace. Like the dog tags were cool, but
Yep.
I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
like to just have it as little accessories as possible. I can't tell you how many times I shot a podcast where I was just barefoot, just chilling.
Fact. The most I might do a watch. The most you're probably getting on me is just this wristband I got on here. But I maybe keep one thing on my wrist. I might keep earrings, but I haven't had earrings in months.
Yeah.
It's like you forget about them. You forget about them. It's not something I need, so I forget that it's even there. Like if I put an earring on, it's still open, cool. Pop them in. If not,
Yeah.
whatever. At one point, I had gauges. I had like down to a 2. I just kind of lost interest in it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty big hole. Yeah, it don't belong in your ear. Take it off and then let it kind of shrink back down.
Yeah.
It's like, it is what it is. Just take it as it comes. But I, for one, I'm not a piercing guy. I think as bold as I went, I got my eyebrow pierced. Like, back in college, my first year of college. Got it done. I had to remove it 6 months later because the program that I was in didn't like that they had facial piercings. So I had to take it off anyway.
Wow.
So yeah, I had my eyebrow pierced. It's about as bold as I got. I mean, I had my tongue piercing back in like high school. That's about it.
No, that's cool.
Just the idea of, again, like you said, putting something in my skin that don't belong there. Like metal don't belong in my skin. I don't like being pierced by stuff going through my skin that's not supposed to be going through my skin. So I'll get tattoos.
Yeah.
Decorate
decorate that way. 100%, bro.
The walls than to do construction on it.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
I'll repaint that mofo 20 times over before I knock that wall down. You know what I mean? I'm cool.
No doubt. All right, man. So, is there anything specific you kind of wanted to go into, like any topics? I have some items actually I kind of want to bring up. Let me I had them written down, so I just want to recap them just to make sure I hit them all here.
On me, man.
You got it, homie. Where we at here? There we go. Oh, I got one. This is a really random one. So I have like a list of like just like the next time I have like a fighter on, I gotta ask these questions, kind of thing. Like I entertain these lists, right? So this is a good one, right? Who would win in a fight, Tom Cruise or Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves, bro.
100%, bro.
Keanu Reeves does jiu-jitsu. He changed what he can Machado. Plus, I mean, come on, it's John Wick, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does his own stunts, bro.
Yeah, nah, definitely Keanu Reeves in that regard.
Oh,
man. The Matrix, you know what I'm talking about?
No doubt, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, the John Wick franchise. Like, did you see the first one?
I saw bits and pieces of it, yeah.
Oh my god, bro. There's a scene in there where there's a chick hitman trying to come after him, right? And like she like grabs her jacket and like puts the one like end of the lapel in her mouth and goes for this choke where she comes around and catches it like this and start fucking get him. It's like the most dope shit. Like when I first saw it, I went to Andrew. I'm like, I gotta learn how to do this. There's better chokes out there like that I've learned since, but like as far as having it in on a film, like it's a cool looking stunt to do. Like it's a cool attack. All right, here we go. Yeah, go ahead. X, that's all you. So what is your definition of happiness? What would it take to get there?
My definition of happiness is just being content with what I'm doing at the moment. I mean, too many people stick to what am I doing 5 years or 10 years or 15 years from now? I'm just focused on the daily. What can I do to make myself happy today? I.e. for me, it's making sure my kids are good and making sure that I get to work on time. That makes me happy. I'm making money. I'm doing what I have to do for my kids. What I have to get there is just keep pushing myself every day. Even though I don't want to wake up, it's just everybody has things they just don't want to do. Don't want to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. You just gotta do what other people aren't wanting to do. So if you put yourself in that position to do what others aren't, you'll get to the success that other people aren't getting to, because they're not willing to put in that work. So it's just working towards everything every day.
Mm-hmm.
Your happiness, and if you have the time to bless somebody else's life with that happiness, do such. Pay it forward. I'm a big believer in the pay it forward method.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that's how you naturally gain this whole good and do good onto others, and then come back to you. Where if I do pay it forward with you and you pay it forward, you just make somebody else happy. Now I have a 2-person connection.
Absolutely, man.
Just work every day. Work.
100%, man. And I love how that's what makes you happy, right? The grind.
The grind.
Going
down the grind.
Yeah.
Have a result
that you're getting after it. Yeah, man. That's so important, man. It's not like sitting on the beach with the fucking martini, you know what I mean? It's about continuing to sharpen yourself, man. Keeping your act sharp.
Realistically, even then, that can be happening for me.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting on the beach, but
Because that's your
because
reward.
that's my reward.
Exactly.
What did I do to get there?
Yeah.
I mean, not so much that's my, I find peace in the beach and I got a beer. No, it's the fact that I grinded 6 months and I busted my ass
to earn this.
To sit here with no complaints and, I gotta check my phone for nothing. I'll turn my phone off and no one has to bother me. I earned this vacation because I busted my ass last year. So that's my reward. You feel me? Whether people say it as pompous or whatever, you don't know the work I was putting in behind the scenes. You feel me? You don't know how many nights I didn't sleep. You know how many tears I had to let out before I can get to where I'm at today. It's just where I'm at, man. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but you get what you need to. Just drive. Just gotta keep that drive going. Want better for yourself.
That's incredible, man. Very powerful. All right. Yep. So that's awesome. So just to kind of like go down a whole other rabbit hole here, can you share a controversial opinion you have and why you have that opinion? You could take your time.
Controversial opinion.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion.
In like general America?
Oh, anything, man. It could be something about shoes or fucking trash cans. It could be anything, bro. Plastic bags.
Controversial statement. I would have to say this whole. Well, now we're keeping jiu-jitsu. Let's keep it jiu-jitsu. Why not?
Yeah.
I'd definitely say like this controversial getting tapped by lower belts thing, or like just like time in, because like if anyone's keeping up with it, this Nicky Rodriguez thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's only been training 15 months. He just went silver at ADCC. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's controversial going towards, well, I've been training for 20 years to the new age. You know what I mean? It's very controversial. Like where we're at in our jiu-jitsu to the people coming in, totally different realm.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely,
people,
man.
Like, we got in with the traditionals, the gis, the triangles and arm bars and stuff like that. These people are coming in inverting heel hooks and stuff that we never started off training with. You know what I mean? So they're coming off on that base. So it's definitely a controversial between generations of jiu-jitsu, I would say. And like I said, Nicky Rod just came in and beat Cyborg.
Yeah.
20 plus years, and this dude's been doing it less than 2 years. I mean, that screams controversy. How is someone doing this art for 20 plus years and get smashed by some dude that's only been doing it too?
Yeah, man. I think, yeah, absolutely, man. It's just another thing too. It's I had this conversation with so many of the guys that I've had on. When you're running a school and there's new techniques on the cutting edge of what's winning competitions, and you refuse to kind of like give your students knowledge of that stuff, man. Yo, for real, exactly.
Nowadays, like myself, I've seen it happen. People watch these mainstream guys like Gordon Ryan, and they're going into like Gio Martinez and stuff, and they see people getting heel hooked and stuff, and they want to come in. Oh my, I just want to heel hook the world. That's not how it works. We kind of got to get in, hone the craft, doing that. But now people are just coming in for that one specific thing, a one-trick pony. Okay, well Gordon Ryan's up here doing rear naked chokes. I just want to come in jiu-jitsu and learn how to do that like Gordon Ryan. I don't want to learn nothing else. You teach me armbar, I don't want to go to that class. I want to do what he's doing. He's taking back his choke people. I want to learn how to do that. So it's kind of it's gaining more interest in jiu-jitsu, but it's kind of bridging the gap between authentic, like I want to learn this art, to I just want to be kind of mainstream and popular. You know what I mean? Where I want to hone this art and do something with it. Like myself, I want to get my black belt passed to my kids. Some people are just, hey, I want to be able to heel hook somebody really good and just snap somebody's socket. You know what I mean? It's just where it's at. So it's all mental. It's all the mental. People coming in different ways and with different motives, hidden agendas. Just gotta come in for the sport, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Actually, that's as much as some really tenured people might disagree. It's it's definitely the proof's in the pudding, man.
Exactly, man. Time is catching up. Time is catching up. For me, if you're not with the times, even in something so crucial as a sport, like 1 week away from this sport will completely change the world. You feel me? Because again, it's all off mainstream. Or who won what competition with what submission? Oh, that is a cool submission. Let me go try to learn that. You know what I mean? It's just people are forgetting about the full vision of it. Just kind of looking at what's working right now. Well, heel hooks are working. Cool. I just want to learn that. But then what happens when heel hooks don't work anymore?
Yeah, you got to be on the cutting edge of what's the new popular thing.
And then when you're not teaching, like you said, when schools aren't teaching these techniques, you're doing yourself an injustice. Because now you have people paying unlimited amount of money a month to learn from you, and they're gonna get trashed every time they hit the mat for competition. Why? Because you're not teaching up to date jiu-jitsu. I mean, you have to stay with the times. As we evolve, so does jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? And yes, you guys your black belt 20 years ago, but you need to keep up with the times of all the techniques you have missed in those 20 years, because stuff has advanced, stuff has evolved. Back there was a time where heel hooks weren't even a thing.
Oh yeah, dude. They've been ignoring half the body for years.
Half the body, yeah. Until D. Mister made that comment, I'm pretty sure everybody was ignoring half of the body. You feel me? Like, why would you ignore half? You're right. Good. John Danaher, DDS. Why would you? Why would you ignore half the human body? You can do 50% more damage if you focus on all of it, as opposed to just the upper torso.
Absolutely, man.
You gotta evolve. As everything evolves, you have to evolve and let yourself be willing to evolve. Some people just want to be stuck in that way. No, I'm cool with my jiu-jitsu. My jiu-jitsu has worked for me. Or, my job, whatever. Even life. Like, my life right now works for me. Get too complacent. You got to keep pushing that needle, you know what I mean? Because then you won't ever know what your full max is until you keep pushing that needle. You know what I mean? Okay, I got this. I can get more. I can sub 5 more people in this comp this week. Then the next month, I'm gonna sub 10 people if I have to. Just make yourself, even if it's small goals, start crushing. And just get there, man. Drive and get there. Don't let yourself get sidelined by BS.
Yeah.
You need to get sidelined with.
I'm with that, man. Oh, we got a bunch.
Do I believe in?
Oh, we got a.
That is a heck of a question, Mexipino. I mean.
Do I believe in the Sasquatch? Like Bigfoot? Oh man, like this. Joe Rogan just had like a dude on it who was talking about this shit with. So. There's a dude, right? Or there's this. I guess I'm similar with Joe Rogan's theory on it. Like, the animal exists. Yeah, like, years, like hundreds or thousands of years ago, there was an animal. You got a fan here? Yeah, sure thing. Yep, push the button. You got it. Yeah, so I'll kind of go on that. X gotta do something really quick. So, I personally don't think that he's a legitimate thing right now. I don't think that Bigfoot exists right now in the world. I don't think that that's real. I think there's a lot of crazy dudes that, whatever. I don't think it's legit, man. But yeah, I can't remember. There's a word for what Joe Rogan says like the Bigfoot is. I can't remember anything about it. I don't think it's legit. That's kind of where I'm at with it right now. But yeah, man. Don't you have a PC? Oh yeah. I mean, oh my god. Yo, are you talking about my desktop background, bro? You're out of control. Yeah, man. That's good, man. We can probably wrap things up here. X actually has to bounce here. Loch Ness Monster, dude. I love that yeah, this guy referred to my desktop background.
Okay, Sasquatch, definitely believe in that.
Oh my god, this guy. We can't even get into it right now.
Definitely do. I don't care what no one say. Loch Ness Monster is real.
Did you see that movie with the water horse? Yes. Oh my god, that movie was so fire, bro.
What? Come on, if you don't believe in Loch Ness Monster, come on, bro.
That movie's like 10 years old.
It's crazy. Bigfoot,
all right.
Yes.
All right, so y'all can't even see, like, even if I pull it up right now, this is what they're talking about, X. Oh, it's not even my background anymore because I had to re-image the PC. All right. I'll show X later what y'all are talking about. But yeah, I don't even have that as my background anymore. But anyway, X unfortunately has to split here. But yo, can you give anyone like some last minute feedback, any advice, like if they're kind of like just, in a situation where they're trying to balance, work life and family balance and everything, with training?
Honestly, I would say just take a step and reflect, man. Breathe and just realize that the world's gonna keep spinning, bro. Whether you're moving, whether you're not moving, it's gonna keep spinning. The day's gonna keep going. It is what it is, man. Just take a breath, relax, approach it again. If you fall, get back up, try again. Just right, man. Just don't lose your drive. Don't lose your drive for anything. Anyway, if you have a drive to take a shower by 7 p.m. tonight, then you do that. But stick to your guns. That's all I gotta say, man. Stick to your guns and just keep pushing forward.
That's awesome, man.
Want more for yourself. Want more for yourself, you'll get more.
Absolutely, bro.
For sure.
Yo, well, if people want to kind of reach out to you and like hire you to do any ref gigs or anything like that, or just generally speaking, just contact you for anything specific, where can they find you, bro?
Essentially, you can find me on Instagram at BamJitsu. There is a Bam_Jitsu there. It's actually should be on this podcast right there if I see it. Essentially, it's hit me up on Instagram right there. Wait, over. Nope. Oh, wait. There. And yeah, just reach out. I mean, I'm always willing to help. I'm willing to talk. I'm always free. So by all means, anyone that got any questions, please feel free to reach out. If you want to talk about submission arena, anything really. You want to talk about this Loch-Ness Monster thing we have going on over here? Hit me up on Instagram. We can continue this conversation off of this podcast.
Yo, outstanding. Well, I appreciate you coming out, bro.
It's a blessing. It's a beautiful blessing to be here, man. Great. I love this podcast, man. Pleasure to be here, man.
Yeah, giant shout out to all you guys that are participating in the comments too.
Yeah, you guys are the real ones.
Oh man, wait, that's when he was visiting Swamp Grandma. Oh my God, this fucking guy. All right, y'all, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you guys for watching, and that wraps it up. Peace.